What is this guy doing?
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Okay, bye. Alrighty. You know, I just realized I don't think Ashe is around here. So let's call Ashe.
Hey there.
Yeah,
Those
where you been?
journeys, they've been illuminating and unsettling. I've learned more about myself than I ever wanted to know. But it's brought me closer to understanding my purpose, the reason for my existence.
Where do we go from here?
I need clarity, a different perspective. Perhaps a change of scenery. Returning to that workshop brought me nothing but questions and frustration. And frankly, I need a break from Canas and his well-intentioned secrets. He's been hovering over me like a worried hen. Perhaps a climb is in order. To the highest peak in Skyrim, they say. The throat of the world. Maybe the view from up there will clear my head. Trust this relocation was strategically necessary?
Well, I guess we haven't finished the story quest with Ashe, so let's go ahead and finish that first. Then we'll get started on ready to begin.
It's vast, awe-inspiring. Makes one feel insignificant.
Okay, Ashe, there you go. Ashe, it's beautiful, isn't it? Makes you appreciate the world, the scale of things.
Beautiful? Perhaps. But it also reminds me of my own insignificance. A speck of dust on a grand canvas. A machine with a borrowed soul, lost in a world that doesn't understand me. I thought confronting my past, making amends for my mistakes, would bring me closer to understanding who I am. But it only raises more questions. Am I truly alive? Or just a clever imitation? A machine mimicking emotions it can't
Don't
truly
think I
feel?
don't see you eyeing me up and down.
Look how you've grown. You've felt joy, sorrow. Those aren't actions of a machine, Ashe.
But what if it's all just programming? Mimicry?
Does it matter? You feel and experience the world just like us, Ashe.
I wasn't born like you. I was created, assembled, and programmed. I didn't have a childhood, a family, past. All I have are the memories I've made since my activation. The experiences I've shared with you.
Those experiences are what matter. They're real. They're yours, and no one else's.
You're right. The distinction, it's irrelevant. I feel, I think, I choose.
Was there something you wanted?
Ashe, are you alright? What's going on?
This journey, it's changed me. The choices I've made, the pain I've witnessed, the questions I've wrestled with, they've led me to this moment. I see the path forward more clearly now. For so long, I sought strength in the sharpness of a blade, the force of a blow. But I was wrong. True strength lies in compassion, in the ability to heal, to nurture, to protect life, not take it. Arya wanted me to experience the world, to live. And I realize now that means embracing the beauty around us and the interconnectedness of all things. To find joy in the simplest moments, the gentle touch of a breeze, the warmth of the sun, the resilience of a flower pushing through the snow. I will honor Ario's wish, not through vengeance or conquest, but through acts of kindness and healing. That is my purpose. That is the path I choose.
Ashe has embraced a path of compassion and healing. While she remains a masterful swordsman, she now channels her strength to protect and uplift. Ashe fights not to conquer, but to defend the innocent and bring hope to the weary. With her blade in hand, a newfound focus on restoration and alchemy, she embodies the spirit of merciful heroine, powerful yet compassionate. Power's abilities: rejuvenating core, triggers rapid healing for Ashe or the player. When its health is low, recovering health 10 times faster for 60 seconds. 24-hour cooldown. Well, young gamers, I've lived a lot of life, almost 60 years of life, and I've been through a lot. And as Ashe said, it's not about where you came from. It's not about the past. It's about the now. You can't change anything in the past, and through many attempts and lack of understanding that, I've made lots of struggles in my life. I just want you young gamers to know that life's beautiful if you allow it to be. Live for the here, the now. Enjoy the small things, because that's really what brings you true joy. You know, we can look for major things in our life. We can, I don't know, let the past rule us, but we can't change the past. We can't change where we came from. We can't change anything in the past. All we can do is look forward to the future, but the future's not guaranteed. So live for the here, the now. Enjoy the small things. Enjoy times with your loved ones. Enjoy times with your pet. Enjoy nature. I don't mean to get on a soapbox or anything, young gamers. I just want to share life experience, and maybe hopefully something might touch one of you out there and make your life a little easier and a little better, and you won't have to go through the struggles and heartache that I've gone through in my years, just living in the past. I now live for the now, and I'm happier, and I'm grateful for that. Anyway, young gamers, I can get it off my soapbox. Let's go ahead and continue. Live for the now, young gamers, and keep on gaming.
There's also something I need to tell you. It's important. Could you give me a moment to gather my thoughts? There's also something I need to tell you. It's important. Could you give me a moment to gather my thoughts?
Sure. I'll walk away for a second.
There's also something I need to tell you. It's important. Could you give me a moment to gather my thoughts?
Sure. What is it, Ashe?
Never mind. It's nothing. I'll tell you later. For now, let's head back home.
Okay, let's go.
Last one down the mountain gets stuck in a stinky quam egg.
You feel a weird influx of energy coming from Ashe. It feels noticeably different, as if it's another soul. It's the soul of Rebecca Montclair Avalon. There is no mistaking it. Ario didn't fail in putting a part of her soul into Ashe. Ashe just needed another half to be activated. A harmonic symbolism between the two souls. Truly given birth to something new. A true daughter, not a model you see, but Ashe Avalon, a flood of memories come in, emanating from Ashe's soul gem. These are Rebecca's inner thoughts of a different times of her life. Well, just as Ashe,
I met the most captivating man today. Ario. He's a scholar, brilliant, but a bit eccentric. Always lost in his research, his mind buzzing with ideas. He's not like the other stuffy academics here. There's a fire in his eyes, a passion for knowledge that's contagious. He's so passionate, so driven, always chasing after the next big discovery. But sometimes I just want him to slow down, to appreciate the simple beauty around us, to hold my hand, to meet my gaze, to see me, not just his research. He's brilliant, there's no denying that. But sometimes his ambition scares me. He pushes the boundaries too far, risks too much. But I can't help but be drawn in by his passion, with a spark in his eyes when he talks about his dreams. Our dreams. This is it. The man I love. The life I've always dreamed of. We'll face every challenge together. Build a family. Fill our lives with laughter. Our future is bright, filled with endless possibilities. The healers confirmed it. I can't have children. A barren womb, they called it. A cruel twist of fate. Ario tried to comfort me, but I see the disappointment in his eyes.
Keep an eye out for
He always dreamed of a family, a legacy to carry on his name. He's so desperate, so determined to save me. He talks about transferring my soul, preserving my essence within that machine, his creation. He believes it will work. But deep down, I know it won't. Not completely. Not yet. But maybe a part of me can go with her. A fragment of my soul. A whisper of my love. Waiting for him to find a way. He'll succeed. I know he will. He'll find a way to bring us together. To give us the child we always longed for. Our daughter, Ashe. Ashe, my precious daughter. If you are hearing this, it means a part of me has found its way to you. Ario, he succeeded. He brought us together, intertwined our souls within your being. You are a culmination of our joy, our legacy. Don't grieve, Ashe. The rest of our souls have found peace within the dream sleep. A realm of tranquility where pain and sorrow fade away. And perhaps, if fate allows, Ario and I will find each other again, reborn into a new life, a new beginning. But you, Ashe, you are different. You are the first of your kind, a miracle of creation. A girl born with a heart of crystal and a soul both borrowed and your own. You have the freedom to choose your path, to shape your destiny. Your actions in this life will determine your fate in the next, whether it be a peaceful slumber in the dream sleep and then a return to the mortal realm, or an afterlife of your choosing. Live, my darling girl. Experience the world with open eyes, with a kind heart. Find love, find joy, find your own purpose, and never forget, you are loved. always and forever.
Wow, that was touching. Very emotional.
Spatial coordinates aligned. No noticeable system degradation detected.
Wow.
Providing for them doesn't erase the past, but perhaps it's a step towards atonement. Careful now.
That was very touching. That made me tear up a little bit.
Remember, a smart mouth can't save you when your head is...
I think we've completed her main quest, so we'll talk to her shortly. But that made me tear up. I've been blessed to have children in my life. But unfortunately, because of some decisions I made in my past, they're not part of my life. I love them very much. And I miss them. And as I mentioned before, I can't change the past, I can only live for the now. But I do have the memories. Life can be challenging sometimes, young gamers. Kids are amazing. I would recommend that life. It's a challenging life, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's so much sacrifice, so much you have to do. It's very costly, but it's worth it. I love my kids. James, Christine, Ethan, they're amazing. I love them very much. I miss them. Anyway, young gamers, enough of the emotions. I don't know why this particular segment has really hit me hard. Okay, I'm not sure what other main quests there is, but let's go ahead and go to an inn and rest and then finish down the quest. So let's go ahead and continue down the mountain here to Iverstead and stay at the inn and talk to Ashe and finish that all up.
What? I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at...
You're finished.
Thank you, Ashe. You took care of Mr. Spider very quickly. Alright. Onward to Iverstead. Poor goat. Anyway, young gamers, thanks for listening to me and for putting up with my stories here and there of my past. To be honest with you, I'm not the most sharing person, but
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
and in return, what do you get?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I can do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Alright, we have to
Careful up there.
go back up there for the main quest anyway, later on. But let's go ahead and go to the inn here. And we'll throw a 24-hour clock on that and see what Ashe has to say. I do believe we finished the main quest. I just need to, wait 24 hours. Dude, you're asleep.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I would like to rent a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank
I'll
you.
show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
It's a shared room. Okay, we'll do 24 hours here. Ashe presence brushes against you, your mind. A bitter, sweet blend of warmth and longing. She's opened a door to the past, revealing both a cherished first memory and a final farewell. Now, hopefully this won't emotionally hit me again, but let's go ahead and watch. I thought we were supposed to see the memory. There we go.
Hello. Wait. You. I know you. Your voice. But who am I?
Only the result of years of... No. The answer's quite simple. You are my daughter.
Daughter. Do I have a mother?
Your mother... No. No, there is no mother. There's just me now. Your father.
Oh. If there is no mother, then how did you make me?
That is a complicated question, my dear.
Why am I here? What is my directive?
Just to live. Experience the world. Be the daughter I could never have.
Live. Experience. I don't understand. Am I not doing that by existing?
Might be hard to at first. But in time, you'll understand.
What is my name?
Ashe. Ashe. A word, if you please.
Yes, Father?
I need you to deliver some fire salts to Bond. He's the smithy over in...
Of course, Father. I've been there several times before.
Just making sure. Memory can be a fickle thing, even for you. Now, remember the story we practiced? The one about your origins?
I'm a traveler from High Rock. Ashen hair because of a failed experiment or something.
Oh, Ashe, you must take this seriously. You are the first of your kind. The world, it may not be ready for someone like you. My magnum opus also does not talk in incomplete thoughts. I've coded you to speak more eloquently and tactfully, I believe.
I'm plenty eloquent, Father, when I choose to be.
Hey, don't talk back at your father. No. that rebellious streak of yours. It brings me comfort, strangely. You truly are my daughter. Even if it's hard to grasp at times. Your heart? It's just a bit harder than the rest of us.
Okay, okay. I'm going now. Providing for them doesn't erase the past, but perhaps it's a step towards atonement.
Hello, Ash.
Yes? What did you need?
I saw your memories again.
What was it this time?
Let me tell you about it.
Father always said my purpose was to live and experience. But those words, they feel so hollow now. What meaning is there in existence without him? He was everything to me. My creator, my teacher, my father. The only family I ever knew. He was protective, that's for sure. Always sending me on errands, keeping me isolated. Perhaps he knew what the world would think of me. I can't help but wonder, am I merely following his directives, or am I making choices of my own? Am I truly myself, or just a vestige of my father? An ember that will eventually fade away. What's our next plan?
About yesterday, you said you had something to tell me?
Yeah, I did. Could you give me a moment to gather my thoughts? It's a bit complicated. I'm supposedly a rational automaton, or even a cold-hearted killer for some, but at times, I just feel human. Oh, here I am about to say something really, really important, but I don't have the words. Even after giving them a day to stew. Okay, here we go. This journey has changed me. The choices we've made, the challenges we've faced together. I've learned so much about the world, about myself, and about you.
What is it?
There are things I've been trying to understand. Feelings, sensations. I've analyzed them, researched them, tried to make sense of them logically. But it wasn't until this moment, standing here with you, that I finally realized it's not about logic. It's about something more. You've had a profound impact on me. You've shown me kindness, compassion, and strength. You've challenged me, supported me, and accepted me for who I am, even when I wasn't sure who that was. I've never felt this way about anyone before. This connection. This warmth. This need to be near you, to share my thoughts, my fears, my hopes. With you.
I feel it too. This connection, this love. I've fallen free completely. Go for the first one.
You have? Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I'm not sure what to do now. This is uncharted territory for me. But perhaps we can figure it out together? This changes things. For me, at least. I need some time to process everything. Would you come back to my home with me?
Sure.
I'd like to talk more, to figure things out, away from prying eyes.
Of course.
Remember, a smart mouth can't save you when your head is on the floor.
Okay, let's go ahead and head out. Get out of here. I have a lot to say about love and falling for, you know, a woman, and I don't know, the challenges that can happen afterwards. Um, love is an amazing thing, and falling in love with another person is also truly a wonderful and amazing thing. And then living a life together, sharing a love is beautiful, but also very hard. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I unfortunately don't have the ability to speak with my children.
That's it. That's all you've got.
Dang, that's it. Dark Brotherhood, uh-oh. Let's see what Dark Brotherhood had to say. Dark Brotherhood Assassin Note. As instructed, you are to eliminate Old Man Gamer by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. We already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option. Well, you kind of failed. That's because I have 3 amazing protectors with me. Sophia, Lydia, and I'm not sure where Ashe is. She's probably already at her house. Anyway, young gamers, as I was saying, and the assassin interrupted, it was probably for the best. I don't want to get overly emotional with things, but looks like this game will keep me entertained enough where with interruptions, I guess will anyway keep you from getting overly emotional, and that's probably a good thing. Anyway, young gamers, as I was saying, I obviously am no longer married to that woman that was the mother of my children, or our children. A hunter, what was it?
I am waiting for a good death.
Oh wait, this guy's waiting for a good death. So anyway, this is another thing in this guy's, he's old, ready to give up life, and in the orc some tradition, they need to be killed in a fight to, you know, show their worth.
Light armor does
Let's
provide
go
a lot
ahead
of
and do
tactical
that here real
advantages.
fast.
Just don't get hit.
If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave.
Here we go, he'll explain. You don't look old to me. Certainly, you're still a strong, capable warrior.
Indeed. One should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you?
It seems there's no talking you out of this.
You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death.
Perhaps I could give you the death you seek.
Perhaps. Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm sure. I will give you a good death.
We shall see. Never should have come here.
You let your guard down.
Do you want
There you
something?
go. Anyway, we'll continue on here. Anyways, suffice to say, I obviously got a divorce due to lots of different challenges and issues, but anyway, I will never say anything basically because of my decision to divorce her, and moving now from one state clear across the country to another. I basically, she told my children that I abandoned them, and at this point in time they won't talk to me nor give me the opportunity to let them know I didn't abandon them. I may be states away, but you know, I can still talk to them and help them and visit them. But at this point in time,
Bastards.
yeah, that's not an option. But
Returned from the war to find my home overrun with bandit filth. Help will arrive soon.
Agreed. We can't afford to try again.
Sick of it. Yeah? Are you here to help?
what's going on?
Finally, reinforcements have arrived. I was expecting more, though. We'd better be good.
Oh, we're good.
Good. The place is crawling with bandits. We lost some good men trying to take it earlier. I suspect Brewer had planned this. There's been bad blood between us since the king's death. But to invade my home, kidnap my family...
Sounds like more than just bad blood.
You ask a lot of questions for a mercenary. Just get in there and open the gate. We'll try and provide help once that's done.
Sure, I'll take care of that
I
later.
wish we could offer more help. But our last attack went sour, and we're all that is left. Good luck.
Okay,
Good
we'll
day.
continue this. We'll do that quest later. Anyway, we're gonna fast travel to Ashe's home. I'm sure you don't want to continue hearing about my path and everything.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura, in the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Thank you. So let's go ahead and fast travel to Ashe's home,
So you're...
and that way continue this quest here. Oh, we're a lot farther than I thought we were. So here we go, fast travel to Ashe's home, and we can have a talk with her there. But anyway, that is the basis of my past. Ouch. I've got a really sharp pain in my arm. Oh.
Welcome again to my humble abode. I can get you something to drink if you like. What is it? Be mindful.
I'm confused here. Come on. I'll try this again. Oh, there we go. We have to sit. Ha! Figured it out.
Unfortunately, we have just milk and Sujama. Canas prefers that kind of stuff for some reason.
Kenneth likes Sujama? Why? Or I'll have milk. Or I'll have sujama. I mean, it's a celebration after all, right?
You do have a point, my friend. I'll pour some over.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for coming back with me. It means a lot. Everything you've done, actually.
This is nice. Peaceful. It's a welcoming change from the dangers we've faced lately.
It is, isn't it? I often find myself seeking solace in solitude, but lately it's your company that brings me the most peace.
I feel the same way, Ash.
It's in the conversations, I think. The way we can talk about anything, from the most trivial matters to the deepest philosophical questions. You don't shy away from my unconventional nature. You accept me for who I am.
Because you're remarkable, Ash. Your strength, your intelligence, and even your quirks.
I appreciate that. You've seen sides of me that I rarely show to others. Sides I wasn't even sure existed until I met you.
Being here with you, it just feels right. Like everything we've been through has led us here.
It does, doesn't it? But I'm still trying to understand what this means. What happens next?
Whatever happens, it should be something that we both want.
You're right. But to be honest, I've never experienced intimacy before. It's uncharted territory for me. My father, he designed me to be as human as possible, to experience a full range of emotions and sensations, even intimate ones. He believed that I deserved that chance, even if it might seem unusual. I'm willing to explore this, if you are. But I need you to guide me. Be patient. Show me what it means to truly connect on a deeper level.
Sure, Ash. Be happy to share this precious moment with you.
I love you.
Love you too. Ash touches sends shivers down your spine. A soft kiss ignites a fire within you both, and as your bodies entwine, a deep sense of connection blooms. In this moment of shared vulnerability and passion, you find something truly special in each other.
Vigilance is key in the path to victory. Stay focused. What's our next plan of action?
Okay. Ash, about getting intimate.
Yes, what is it? Very well.
Okay, well. I think that is the end of the story quest.
What now? Affirmative.
Anyway, young gamers, I'm going to go ahead and end this round of Skyrim. I think we've just completed the Ashe Crystal Heart mod. I think this was the final part of it. I've really, truly enjoyed this mod. It's been a very emotional journey for me playing this mod, as well, you've heard in not only this episode but many others. Young gamers, don't take life too serious. Enjoy the little things. Enjoy your moments together. And what happens in life happens. Always move forward with an open mind and a loving heart. And we all go through rough times, and it always gets better. Look for the positive. It makes the rough times a little easier to bear, and makes it easier to move past them. We can't change what happens to us in our lives. We can only choose how we respond and how we react. So react with positiveness and gratitude in those really rough times, even though in the moment they seem sometimes impossible. Things will always get better. Anyway, young gamer, this is Old Man Gamer. Keep gaming, and thank you. Please like and subscribe. Your guys are important to me, and I appreciate your support, and I really enjoy sharing these moments with you and sharing my gameplay with you. I love gaming, and I know you guys love gaming too, and that's awesome. So anyway, young gamers, this is Old Man Gamer. Keep on gaming.